A new life in the sun is a pipe dream for most, but thousands choose to live it.
France! Let's move to France.
What's not to like? Why doesn't everyone move here?
It never comes easy,
We're going to give it a go.
and it's a big step to take.
Let's go live, get some money in.
Happy days, as they say, happy days.
From cafes and pony trekking in Spain
It's a total upgrade from life in the UK.
Living the dream.
to restaurants and B&Bs in France.
It feels like a car crash of organisation.
I haven't got the foggiest idea what we're doing.
But will they be raising the roof?
Up and running.
Or hitting the floor?
Overwhelmed.
Well, I wanted a pool. This is the next best thing.
And can the latest expats make a success of their new life in the sun?
Mr. Happy. Things looking up. Cheers. What a life.
Today in France,
Time's pressing and there's still quite a bit to do.
expats face the final push to welcome guests at their B&B.
I think I'm at burnout. This is what you look like after 4 or 5 hour night sleeps.
In Spain,
Yeah, sorry about that, but yeah, the conditions just probably aren't right today.
there's a damp start for a Geordie lad's water sports business.
We've just spent another about 10,000 euros getting all the new equipment in. It is quite a big investment.
And sisters at the steakhouse
Yeah, give me 1 second, guys. Just leave it and I'll take it when I can.
face their biggest night of the year.
We do need more stuff. It's like crazy out here. Nobody has any idea what's going on.
An hour north of the popular coastal resorts of Malaga, the landscape makes a dramatic transformation. From the rugged mountains to the deep gorges of El Churro, where tourists come to experience the hair-raising footpath, Caminito del Rey.
Oh, it's very wobbly. Stop it! That is you making it wobble.
Just walk it.
Some, however, prefer their adventures to be a little more serene.
Look down there.
No!
Get over your fear, come on.
No, I'm not looking down.
Like Kent couple Michael and Sean, who relocated to Alora in Andalusia
There's a hard hat down there.
I'm not looking.
to take on a tranquil guest house with stunning mountain views.
After coming over here, you're pretty much guaranteed some good sunshine and good weather, and it lifts your spirit.
I guess the dream is for us to have a better quality of life, spend more time together, enjoy the sunshine, and just change that whole work-life balance.
It's June, and Michael and Sean have worked into the small hours to finish renovations to one of their 3 apartments in time for guests.
This is what happens when you do a 20-hour day of renovations after an 18-hour day and a 19-hour day.
The apartment is totally ready for them. The other bits and pieces outside, we'll take our time and get them done as and when we can.
But today's guests are no ordinary customers. They're hosting regular visitors who have stayed here for the last 7 years.
It's very different. It's got a different feel to it. It's got a different character now. And I'm very aware that they've obviously loved what it was previously. So I just hope they like it. I'll be a bit crushed if they don't.
In a bid to impress, Michael and Sean are rolling out the red carpet.
We're doing all the cooking, and we've also said, because they've been coming here so long and are used to being kind of taken around and about, we said we'll do the same, so we'll be busier than perhaps with other guests.
With Sean on his way to collect the VIPs,
Airport, here I come.
Michael tackles the last-minute jobs.
I think I've got 2.5 hours before they're back. This is our emergency art until we get some art specifically for here.
Including the building site outside.
Can all go in the shed, if you can find space for it. That cushion can go in the bin. The sail can come down because it doesn't fit there. Oh, it's fine, we'll do a bit of renovation. We'll have a couple of weeks before any guests come. This is us finishing it off about an hour before the guests arrive.
And with just enough time for a quick change, Sean's back with Kim and John from Bournemouth.
Nice to meet you, John. I'm Michael.
Hi, Michael. I'm Kim. Nice
Hi,
to meet
Kim.
you.
How are you?
In 7 weeks, the boys have stamped their own mark on this rustic apartment, adding a new kitchen and bathroom and a bedroom with a bright and contemporary feel. But will the regular guests approve?
You're probably more used to these steps than we are, to be honest.
Oh, this is nice. And
It's
you
heavy.
painted it white.
Yes. Nothing gets past you, Kim.
Wow, this is lovely. I think it looks gorgeous. Looking forward to staying here.
Oh, good.
Is that okay? You've got close.
Yep.
Ta-da! You've got the aircon put in the bedroom.
Yeah.
What an amazing idea.
I know.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
What an amazing idea. I think it's lovely. Yeah, it's really nice. Still kept the character. The white paint has really opened it up, made it look more spacious. This is exactly what I would have done if I'd bought it. It's very clean, isn't it, and contemporary.
I feel quite relieved.
Yeah, I feel like a big hurdle's been... A couple of big hurdles,
Yeah.
actually.
I feel as if a bit of a weight has been lifted.
Yeah.
With their first check-in under their belts, they now need to prepare supper for their guests. But that's not before Kim pays them a visit, and she's brought a list.
So, in the garden,
Yep.
you're definitely going to need to put some shade up somewhere.
Right.
And it's a fairly thorough list.
Flies and ants.
Yeah. There we go.
What I used to bring over, and I haven't done it this year, I used to bring it over the sticky papers.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to have to go electric. And I couldn't find a wine bottle opener.
Oh, I thought I put one in there.
The only thing I felt needed in the bathroom was somewhere to put your toothbrushes, either a
Oh, okay. So a toothbrush holder
yeah.
and for holding
I'll
the...
just use a glass out of the kitchen.
Okay.
Because we've been so many times, we're now like, well, under there's
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
going to find
yeah,
that,
yeah,
and that,
yeah.
and that. I feel really bad.
No, don't. Honestly, this is all good.
Well, they asked for feedback. But if perfectionists Michael and Sean are to achieve a 5-star review...
I'm a little bit annoyed with myself with a few of these things on this list because it's stuff that shouldn't have happened.
they have some work ahead of them.
There's nothing on there that's surprising, and there's stuff we can do. There's some stuff that we might not be able to do straight away.
When it comes to quality of life, Spain tops the chart in just about every category. Recently voted the healthiest place to live, it's hardly surprising it attracts younger expats in search of a new adventure. Including fitness fanatics Nikki and Vicky Herdman.
My life here is just so much better. I enjoy my day-to-day life. You don't just work for the weekend, and because it's back to the rat race on Monday.
But these sisters have taken on their heaviest challenge yet. With the help of a hefty loan, they've bought the steak restaurant they used to work in as waitresses.
We're still young, and to own your own business at the ages we are, like, I think it's just a fantastic opportunity.
We've got to make the restaurant work, and we've got to make our finances work as well. So it's a huge commitment to us.
It's the start of the summer season in Nerja. Nikki and Vicky's restaurant has been open for lunch for 10 days now.
Officially open.
But it's been a bit hit and miss.
Just to let you know, we also have a lunch menu running as well till 5 o'clock, just here. All right. This week has been a little bit more quiet, and we've done a few of no people. We had some really, really busy days. And one day we did like 30 people, and everybody left really happy, and they came back in the evening as well, so you've just got to give it a chance. The only downside is at the minute is you're here all the time. We're here literally from 1 till 1 in the morning.
In danger of burning out, the sisters have decided to give themselves each a day off.
Would you like to try the wine this evening?
Tonight, it's Nikki's turn, leaving a shattered Vicky in charge.
Hi. Hello.
With the tourist season upon them, they've taken on summer staff, including a new waiter, Lissandro.
Do you know for drink?
Do you have beers on tap?
He's got really good personality with the customers. He just gets on with it. You literally have to tell him something once, and he just does it, and he's got common sense.
And he'll be put to the test tonight.
With fries or potatoes?
Fries.
Vicky's preparing for a crazy service.
Hey guys, on this table here, if that's okay? Perfect. Got a few people on the terrace now. Once you get 1 or 2 tables in, that's it. So it's good news. We need to be busy. We would be busy, wouldn't we? It's Nicky's night off. Might have to call her in a minute, tell her to get down here.
Oh yeah, can I have 6 spicy chicken wings?
6 chickens. Yeah. An hour into service, the staff are already rushed off their feet.
Perfect.
Okay.
Has anyone taken drinks off to eat?
No, but I can go.
Okay.
It's literally just crazy here. You just never know if it's going to be busy or not. So we do need more staff. It's like crazy out here. Nobody has any idea what's going on.
Please.
Yeah, give me 1 second, guys. Just leave it and I'll take it when I can.
As the team battle to manage the rush,
So we're going to need 20 minutes, half an hour.
new waiter Lissandro slips up.
You go with the starters. Right, what's for their mains? The enchilada, we're going to have to cook them again. Okay, Lissandro, you need to remember to put the line. Yeah, you have to press this button.
Yeah.
This is the button, this is the line, okay?
Okay,
no
perfect.
problem because you're learning, but yeah, you have to press this.
Yeah, perfect.
He's put the starters through, then he hasn't put the line underneath, and the mains. So all the food's gone together instead of the starters going first and then the mains after.
So all the main courses for that order have had to be thrown in the bin.
It's just a mistake that sometimes you have to swallow, and yeah, it's like his 4th shift, so he's gonna make mistakes.
But Vicky knows they can't afford too many mistakes this summer.
Can I get another portion of jalapenos, please?
Maybe we haven't got enough stuff to cope this evening, but we're paddling hard to try and keep afloat. But this is like the busiest night this year yet. So 98 people tonight. We're human, we all make mistakes, we're not perfect. So.
The rugged coastline of the Costa Blanca is a mecca for water sports fanatics. From jet skiing to scuba diving, there's something for everyone. And when 9-to-5 life became too much for Mark Rutledge from Newcastle, he turned to Spain's White Coast.
In the office where I was working, the average age was around about 55, 58 or something like that. Everybody's telling you, get a good job, buy a house, find a nice girl, settle down, and that kind of scared me a little bit. So that's what drove me to go travelling in the first place.
But whilst running away from commitment, it was here in Spain that Mark met his Polish partner, Natalia, and romance blossomed over a shared love of paddleboarding.
I always wanted to try it, so it was my present for Mark, actually, on Valentine's Day. But he was the mastermind. He decided just let's do it.
Mark and Natalia recently launched a paddleboarding business at Cabo Roig Beach. But since the birth of their son Leon, they've realised they need more money coming in. So this year, they're expanding.
Torrevieja has a lot more population, so we're hoping to capture a bit of them as well. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun trying to attack that new marketplace, and like I say, we're always up for a new challenge.
It's mid-June, and together with his team, Mark is preparing their beachside base for the rest of the summer.
I took my finger off there.
Cabo Roig Beach is the first of Mark and Natalia's paddleboarding locations.
Okay. There is quite a lot of attractions down here, including jet skis and the banana boat. And then we have ourselves doing the paddleboarding and the pedlos and things as well, which is obviously great for little families and kids. There's not many undercurrents and we don't get many waves, so it makes it ideal for families.
On most days of the year, perhaps, but not today.
June 14th, the summer season officially starts tomorrow, June 15th, and we have rain today.
The conditions are far from ideal for paddleboarding, and Mark is already turning customers away.
You might get away with doing the jet skis here now. Let's say, guys, sorry about that, but yeah, the conditions just probably on right today. 14th of June, we don't normally have this type of weather, you know?
It's a frustrating start.
Have you got another screwdriver?
But Mark and Natalia are optimistic that this location will earn its keep this year.
This is one of our prime locations. Natalia, she's coming back into the frame now, so she'll be looking after this place. We've got a good little team together now, and I think for the summertime we should be fine. Hopefully.
With Natalia managing business in Cabo Roig, Mark can head to their new paddleboarding location. A spot in the exclusive Torrevieja Marina, which has been a massive investment for the couple.
We've just spent another about 10,000 euros in getting all the new equipment in. So new paddleboards, leashes, carbon fibre paddles, which actually cost considerably more. You're looking at about 130 euros per carbon fibre paddle. It is quite a big investment.
Mark has come to check the site before it opens for business in 2 days.
We have very flat water conditions, which is perfect for paddleboarding because you have always passing traffic along the boardwalk here. It is a very popular destination and there's a lot of big fishes here, so that's one of the things for me. I kind of feel like a small fish in this area.
And Mark also has concerns about the Marina base.
When you're getting on at the beach, you're always entering in from shallow waters and it's getting deeper and deeper at this place. Although it is quite shallow here, once you get out there, it is quite a deep location. And also again, on and off the platform. The platform's actually moving. So you need to kind of have your sea legs. Hopefully there's nobody with any seasickness.
But this isn't the couple's biggest challenge. They now have just 3 months to recoup their €10,000 investment.
We have put a lot of money into the equipment, insurance, permission, leasing of the space. Also, it's obviously going to take people to be down here, so there is a lot of investment going into it in such a short space of time. So you need to kind of hit the ground running.
If you're looking for value for money, then look no further than the Dordogne in southern France. Here you can pick up a renovation project for as little as 30 grand. Brian and Paula from Paynton couldn't resist the lure of a bargain and moved here last August to set up a B&B.
There was a question that I asked, and I've never told anybody. Were we waiting for this house, or was this house waiting for us, you know? It can do no wrong. As much as we've had issues, it's not put me off at all.
Yeah, just a few.
But despite their dream home turning into a money pit...
Come on, this can't be that difficult, surely.
Mum, do you need any help?
Yes, please!
They've never lost sight of their vision.
Let me look at the instructions.
There's that thing, isn't there, where they say, if we build it, will they come? And I know they will. So I just can't wait to have people come in and stay and be spoiled.
Take the screw out, put that on top, and then put the screw in. It's working.
Seriously.
I actually figured this bit out, and it took all day.
Darling, you did. You clever girl.
It's late June, and Brian and Paula are about to welcome friends who will be giving the B&B a dry run before they finally open for business.
Wine for our guests. The cost of wine is just ridiculously low and ever so tasty.
Their plans were recently nearly scuppered after a mix-up with their cooker delivery.
Brian confessed that he'd made an error of judgment with the cooker, which, to be fair, was not his fault, but, you know, it happened. And this turned out to be electric, and we wanted gas. So when our electrician stroke plumber came, we kind of told him what had happened, and he just said, yep, I'll sort it. And he did. So it's all working, and it's amazing.
The end is finally in sight for Brian and Paula. All that's left is the finishing touches.
Right.
Time's pressing. Our guests are due in about 3-4 hours, I think. And there's still quite a bit to do.
I think I'm at burnout stage now. This is what you look like after several weeks of 4 or 5 hour night sleeps.
Right, so that's another tick. That one's done. There's something else that I needed to do quite urgently. Door handles next door on.
Yes.
Yeah. Beautiful. Well done, babes. Excellent. Fantastic.
Now that was funny. Ow! Did he not say he was going to clear this room of all his tools? Or my tools, should I say?
As a girl, Paula dreamed of running a B&B. And after an eventful and expensive 10-month renovation, today that dream has finally come true.
Hello! Oh my God!
Look at you!
Hello!
How you doing? How you doing, mate? You looking well?
For you.
Their first arrivals are friends Sharon and Stuart, who first saw the B&B last September.
Voila!
Wow. Oh my God, it's amazing. I can't believe it. Is it lovely?
Beautiful.
Got all your touches as well, look. Oh, now you've spoiled it.
When we last visited them, I was particularly struck by Paula in particular, her vision. She just had this vision of what it was going to be like, and that's never strayed. And that's amazing. I hate to think what must have cost them.
Before long, the rest of the guests have arrived to help celebrate this milestone.
No, it's not business, it's a home at the end of the day.
It's our home.
It's how we want to kind of decorate it and have people come and stay here and appreciate it. I think that's the best reward that we can have, actually. Oh, besides a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Sleep. May we welcome you to our humble abode, one and all, and thank you very much for taking the time and trouble to come and visit us and be our first guests ever.
First and not the last. Yes.
Right. No. Cheers. Good health, everybody.
Back in Neha, it's a big day for restaurant owners Nikki and Vicky. As the town is gearing up for the festival of the year.
So today's San Juan. So it's our busiest night of the year. So we've come in a couple of hours early just to get the place set up ready.
Ready and raring to go.
In a few hours' time, thousands will take to the streets to celebrate the San Juan festival.
Pull the strips of paper away one by one.
They're in layers like this, so I'll pull them out like this.
Yeah.
And the sisters are making sure they're ready to line the partygoers' stomachs.
There's always crazy amounts of people at the beach. So we want to capitalise on that and get as many people in as we can.
Last year, the festival was an incredibly successful night for the previous owners, but the girls are determined to go one better.
Every night it's our little mission just to try and beat the take on last year. So they did 181 people and I think they took $3,000. It'd be awesome. If we can beat last year's figures tonight, we'll be well happy.
Yeah.
I like these. I think we should keep them up all summer.
All the time.
But before they can open, the girls need to get to grips with their pom-poms.
I've only got another like 20 of these to do. I might be here a while. Oh, I thought you said you were tying them high necks.
No, well, you said not to.
I can't work out how to do this. 2:30 now. We want to be open for 3, so we've got literally half an hour. So we're just shoving them up now. Can you pull it this way? There. Done. Way, let's get on.
Now there's only minutes to prep the kitchen.
We officially open at 3 o'clock. It's 10 to 3 now, so we've got 10 minutes. I'm just getting everything turned on. So everything's hot.
But the deep fat fryer won't ignite.
Why is that not turning on? Come on, give me a break here. Turn it off and start again.
And now their first customers have arrived.
There we go, guys.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
I can't get the fryer turned on, that's gonna stress me out. I'm gonna go get changed and then go back and then try and turn it on again, because, yeah, I just don't need that sort of negativity in my life right now.
If they can't get the fryer working, they won't be able to serve their full menu on potentially their busiest day of the year.
Do you know what you'd like to eat? Perfect.
After a quick change,
Fries and onion rings.
Vicky tries again.
The fryer's now lit. Just needed a minute. I think I would have had officially a mental breakdown if I couldn't get that lit.
With the fryer lit and their first table served,
And that was your one and your caramelised onions.
the girls are now ready for the onslaught. But it's surprisingly quiet.
So we've got 42 booked so far. It's really early, so we get bookings up until like about 7, 8 o'clock is where people start to panic and get booked in. And so hopefully we're gonna have a lot more than that. Fingers crossed.
But after a slow start,
Hi, guys.
the restaurant begins to fill up.
We're starting to get people in now, but we've done nobody in the last 1-2 hours, really. I don't think it's possible for us to do the same numbers as last year now. If we do 120 people, we'll be really, really, really lucky.
With more and more customers arriving, it's not long before the restaurant is full.
We could squeeze in 8.
It's going crazy.
And although the orders are flying in,
Give me 2 seconds.
the food's not quite flying out.
I don't know where I'm at, Silvio. They've all gone out in the wrong order. I don't know what I'm taking. I have literally no idea. Nobody's talking to me. Like, what is this? I don't know what it is.
This is the black and white.
There's just a bit of confusion with the food going out at the minute.
Thank you, bye. There you go.
Garlic bread.
Eventually, the food makes it to the table.
Has everybody got everything? Wonderful.
And as the party gets going on the beach, time for the girls to tally up.
So we have taken 2,680 euros. Best night yet. Everyone's done an absolutely amazing job tonight, and we're definitely going to have a glass of cava to celebrate.
In Andalusia, southern Spain,
You're now feeling what I've been feeling for the last 3 weeks.
2 days after Kim and John checked into the guest house, Michael and Sean are busy tackling their guests' suggestions for improvements.
One thing that we have done is try and create some more shaded areas in the garden. Went out and got a sun sail to put down by the pool so that there's a bit more shade down there. That's one quick win ticked off the list.
And it seems the new look apartment has won over these regular visitors.
The decor is more edgy and contemporary rather than before. It was more quirky.
Quirky, yeah.
But we're being looked after and cared for as much. And I'm sure Sean and Michael will become friends of ours, as did the previous owners.
As well as impressing their discerning customers, the boys have been hard at work finishing the second of their apartments.
It's looking good. It's all come together, which is just as well, really. We've had to be very mindful of that we've already got guests here. Drilling has been a bit difficult and soaring has been a bit difficult. We've done our best to try and make it as quiet as possible for the guests that are already here.
With Sean quietly working his magic, the second apartment is now ready to provide the couple with another stream of income.
It's done, and I've shut the door.
Well, almost.
Although I've just remembered, coat hangers. That's the only thing, I'm sure.
A few days later, Michael and Sean have turned their attention to the exterior.
So we've decided to turn this space into like a little kitchen garden. So this bit here is going to be a wall of herbs. So having all the herbs to hand will be really helpful when we launch the new menu to guests. We'll just be able to come out, grab them, put them in the food.
The couple have decided to offer evening meals to guests as well as breakfast.
It's still a little drive to the nearest good restaurants, so 12, 15 minutes each way. There isn't anywhere on the doorstep that you can walk to. Being a bit more proactive about it not only gives people a better guest experience when they're here, but also is good for business.
But in the meantime, there's a more pressing job to attend to.
Hand down with cases.
Guests Kim and John are checking out.
Do you want to take one of those?
I've done it.
Beautifully balanced, your wife.
A week after their arrival, their first customers are leaving as new friends.
You have a safe journey home. It was lovely meeting you.
And
see you soon.
Best of luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
It's going to be fine.
No, it will be.
The cooking was great.
Oh.
The food was lovely.
Good.
But not without a final piece of advice.
We left a little tortilla
All right.
unwrapped. It's up to you.
Fine.
But sometimes, that you know when you do the breakfast with the meat and the
Yeah.
a couple of little slices of that go down well.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, absolutely. Take that on board.
But there's no time to take a breath for Michael and Sean.
Bye.
They're about to receive a visitor who could make or break their business.
So last night we heard from our lawyer that submitted our tourist application that we've got someone from the Malaga tourist office coming tomorrow morning. So nothing like a bit of notice. I'm assuming that if they came and everything was wrong, they could tell you can't take any more guests until you put it right.
As well as checking work on their 2 renovated apartments, Michael and Sean are hoping the inspector will sign off the 3rd, which they plan to open next year.
It's in 2 halves. That is storage, but then the other half is currently a tiny little studio apartment. But what we want to do is reopen the whole thing up and make it a bigger studio apartment. There shouldn't be any reason why it wouldn't, because it's a habitable space, but we really need that document to come back just to kind of, dot the I's and cross the T's.
Meanwhile, there's one quick fix Michael can make before morning.
One of the things that they'll definitely pick us up on is signage. We've ordered a really nice mosaic sign to go at the end of the drive. It still isn't here. So in the meantime, I've made one.
The boys have worked hard to make sure they're ready to pass inspection.
Reservations about the stickiness of this thing.
All they can do now is await their fate tomorrow morning.
Oh well, it'll be fine.
Lovely filter coffee, you can't beat it first thing in the morning. Took a while to find the right type of coffee and strength, but I think we've hit upon one now.
It's late June in southern France, where Brian and Paula have been entertaining guests at their B&B for the very first time.
Are you going to go to Singapore today?
I expect so, yes.
For 3 days, 7 of their friends have been putting the newly renovated building to the test.
We wanted to ensure that the house will actually withstand having a lot of people in it at the same time. For example, the new pipework and all the new, the bathroom, and how the hot water will cope with a lot of people potentially showering at the same time. So, those are the real major concerns.
Their visitors have been staying for free.
Breakfast is ready.
But Brian and Paula hope to welcome paying guests in a matter of weeks. So as they all gather for breakfast...
You know what banana is in front?
Go on, babe.
Banana.
What's what about strawberries? Yeah.
First.
Yeah.
It's verdict time.
So, folks, you've been here now for, what, 3 nights? Very hot nights as well, so how's it been, folks?
Very comfortable. Yeah. Quiet.
That's surprising.
Yeah, that's surprising. Yeah.
Given where we are.
And the heat at night isn't that bad once you learn to close the shutters.
Yeah.
Swimming pool's been an absolute godsend.
It's been lovely watching everybody getting in the pool, isn't it?
I think what surprised me is that we've focused so much on the interior of the house and getting the terrace ready and even the front garden, and yet most of the time everybody has been around the back of the building where the pool
one area
is,
that I don't like.
and in the area that we've yet to kind of develop and make look pretty. So that's come as a big surprise to me.
The B&B has passed the test drive with flying colours. But guest Chris does have one small request.
I think English people prefer oblong pillows to the French square pillows.
Square ones, yeah. Well, we're off back to the UK on Monday, so we'll be stocking up.
It's gone well. All the major stuff that we've had done, there's been no issues with whatsoever.
All the hidden stuff.
Which has been fantastic. And the only things they've pointed out are very little minor stuff that we just haven't got round to doing, which we will do before we open proper. So, all in all, actually, it's gone better than I imagined.
But after several months of costly renovations, Brian and Paula now desperately need some guests.
All we've done now for 10 months now is just spend. So it will be nice just to get a bit of revenue coming through, so we can then plough that back into the redecoration and renovation work. It's essential, really.
Back in Torrevieja, Mark and Natalia are about to launch their new paddleboarding venture.
Water conditions are lovely there today. Sunshine is beaming down on us. Looking forward to it. Woo.
It's the first day at the new location.
You gave me the best job ever.
So Natalia's come down from their other site to help out.
It's a very, very nice place. There's loads of young people around here. It's other water sports going on around, so it's nice and buzzy. After the paddle, you can have some lunch, some drinks. It's very good.
But with this prime location comes a set of new challenges for the couple.
There's daily boat trips heading out, jet skis and stuff, so we just have to be a little bit careful of passing traffic on the water.
So Mark's keen to test the bay before paying customers paddle out.
Okay, guys, yes, so just make your way down the platform, over to the right.
He's brought in some pro boarders to check the conditions. But as the test group limber up, Mark receives some unexpected news.
Yes, darling.
We've got 3 customers for lessons. They were booked for 11 o'clock.
For today? In Torrevieja?
In Torrevieja.
Can you just tell them to come out for 11:30? 11:30, please.
In the chaos of opening day, Mark and Natalia failed to spot a booking made on social media late last night.
So we're going to go straight out through the yellow boys towards the red and green.
Lucky for Mark, the party of 3 are happy to wait.
Normally I get a chance to look at it more, but it's been crazy busy there today, obviously. With the initial setting up of the boards and stuff, we're a little bit late getting out. So we just asked them to wait an extra half an hour and they're going to come out later. So that's great that we've already got bookings coming, obviously, and social media must be working.
And Mark's hoping the Expert's display might turn onlookers into paying customers.
Paddle down to the board.
After a tour of the marina, experienced boarders Toby and Carl give their verdict.
I think it'll do well. Obviously, you have all the other sports here as well. Down in the marina, got the cable ski here as well. All the tourists come here for the seafront and everything, and you've got like this sort of like amazing walkway here that people are just going to pick up on seeing what's going on here. So the location, I think, is amazing. Yeah, they're going to do really well here.
With all checks done, Mark greets their first family of the summer season.
There we go, open for business, ready for our first clients. Sorry we're a little bit late there. Obviously there's been a few little hiccups and stuff that we're just trying to iron out. We had a little bit late at going out with the group there, so we'll get you guys out as soon as possible.
After a quick lesson,
we have the blade, the grip and the tee, okay? The tee is very important when you're standing up and paddling. Always have your hand on top of the tee.
the first-time paddlers take to the water.
Keep on paddling just that right side. You're going to head over towards this red buoy over there, okay? 3 paddles down that left-hand side. 1, 2, 3.
And despite Mark's initial concerns, it seems this location is a hit.
We decided we'd come here because the lake is nice and calm. We've seen paddleboarding on beaches where it's a lot rougher and people can't get up on it. So we knew the bay here, or the inlet would be nice and calm and we'd be able to actually stay on it. Even if there were some of us. Well,
we'll be back definitely next year anyway. So.
Or this week.
Or this week, yeah.
But very soon the marina is quiet. So Mark and Natalia decide to try and drum up some trade.
Hola, buenos días. ¿Os puedo dejar un folleto? Estamos en La Bocana con paddle surf y wakeboarding.
Hello ladies and boys, how are you getting on? Can I interest you in some stand-up paddleboarding for the gang?
Oh, God, no.
We're just, sure?
¿Puedo dejar un folleto sobre paddleboard?
Sí, claro.
It's been a steady start to life in the bay, and if Mark and Natalia's business is going to pay its way, more customers are vital. Next time.
Paula?
Yeah, babe?
They're here.
Can Brian and Paula keep up the pace at the B&B?
I can get away with this one, but I can cope with anything.
Michael and Sean get ready for inspection at their guest house.
We only got a couple of days' notice that he'd be coming.
At the moment, it's a bit like being on probation. We don't have our official licence yet.
And Nikki and Vicky reach burnout at the steak restaurant.
We're literally at our level at the minute.
We've just had another table of 2 walk in. Here we are, living the dream.